1, 2, 3, go. Hi guys, it's another week, and we are 1 week closer to the launch of the updated version of the game in limited early access. I'm not sure where I should be looking at, probably here. So, some news for you first, and then we jump into the build as usual. In terms of the news, well, the good news and off topic is that Gremlins Inc., our previous game, is still getting updated. We currently expect a big update next week that's going to bring new content, including new cards. We've got about two, not about, but like I thought 2.5. It's not 2.5. We got two in-house people working on that game full time and one person working on that game externally. It's not me, it's not Andre, it's not any of our Spire of Sorcery teams, but it's just, it turned out that when people were looking what they want to do and what they want to really get engaged with, we've got two people who are full-time right now on Gremlins, which is good news for that game and that community. The other good news is that we've got a pretty sizable chunk of money from Humble. Thank you, Humble. For doing a little something together a couple of months back. So that money makes us stronger in terms of resisting the need to ship. We are not really dependent on having to ship next week or a couple of months from now. We're just putting those money into keeping running until we're happy that it goes. It doesn't mean that the release is pushed back. It just means that we're not going to make it just to get the money. It makes us confident that when we share the new build, that's going to be a decision made on the basis of it's fun. Let's play, let's get the feedback, and not on the basis of, I need to buy more tea, so I need more money. Not really. So that's good. Thank you, Humble, one more time. In terms of the game and the structure, we finished a big chunk that has been bothering us, I think, for maybe 6 months or more. I think more than 6 months. And that means that sometime last year we had a big question and debate. Should the game be one big replayable campaign over and over and over again? So whenever you start, it's the same game, but it's a new map. And a big disadvantage that was obvious at that time was that whenever we update such a huge game, it's not going to be very interesting for a lot of people, myself included, if I'm told, hey, there's some new stuff in the game, so you have to restart the whole campaign, and after 6 hours in the game, you'll meet a bit of the new things. Not really, no. Like I love, for example, one of the games that I love a lot is Into the Breach. And even for Into the Breach, I'm not willing to replay the whole thing just to see a bit of an extra content. I would like to be able to just start playing and get that content. So an idea that we debated but we didn't accept last year was that making the game into a series of chapters. This time around, we accepted that. And this time around, this is the decision that we have a game out of 5 chapters. It's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and then the prologue and the epilogue of the game. So all of them are to be playable. Just go to the menu, choose what you want to play, and go play. Or you can play the whole thing through. But right now we work on chapter 1, and then we're going to do chapter 2 and chapter 3. So to give you an idea, chapter 1 happens in the Wildlands. If you've played the game already, then you know. Chapter 2 is Distorted Lands, Chapter 3 is Back to the Empire, Into the Heart of the Enemy, and then Prologue is the runaway part of the game, and the Epilogue is the defense of the Spire part of the game. Why this makes us more confident that we're going to have more fun with this? Because it allows us to focus on different mechanics in different chapters. The current chapter that we make is all about exploration. The part about the Empire is totally different in terms of stealth and how we see it. I mean, we will see when we get there. But what it allows us to do is to take a certain mechanic or content and place it in a specific chapter. So we know that there are idols in the current chapter, but the sources move to the next chapter and the monoliths move to the next chapter. So that allows us to sort of control the stuff we make and then remove the clutter into the place where it will shine, or it will have a chance to shine. So for the Catan game, we've got 6 types of non-humans and 6 types of active creatures, 6 types of biomes, and then 18 different resources. You'll encounter different resources in different chapters, but we sort of limit ourselves and then we make it perfect, or let's say good enough, and then we move on, and then we move on, so when we release new content, you're able to play. The rest of the stuff is about the Catan build, so let me just jump into the build, and then the next week it will not be a game, it will be more of art assets as we spend the extra time on working on the build, because we are really moving closer. So never mind this text. Here's the start of the game. So this is the Catan condition, and then I'll talk about what is going to happen. At the start of chapter 1, you get to choose 4 characters. We played a lot with different options. Randomly generate stats, randomly generate skills, do this, do that. In the end, based on our experience, we will give you 4 characters, and you will be able to choose the profession for each of them. The profession means that 1 skill will be above others. Everything else is at 0. And then you get to make 1 upgrade to each character, either increasing their maximum health or increasing their maximum action points, maximum energy, or maximum carrying capacity. So here you see the 4 stats that they've got. It's the maximum health, maximum magic energy, maximum action points per turn, and maximum carrying capacity. In the Catan version that will be upgraded before you get the game to play, you can randomize the portrait as you want, change the gender. So let me, I don't know if you should play as all girls or as all, like, okay, let me play for gentlemen then. Yeah, and okay, why she's not changing her? Okay, she's not changing her portrait, so she looks pretty much the same. Let me change. Okay, so it looks like a 4 misfits. It's okay. Let me get some pretty sad dude. I want someone sad, or maybe someone with a beard. Okay, well, I've got the mustache like this already. Yeah, that's new. Okay, so that'll be the Spire of Misfits. And then let me start the game. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you about the start of the game. Now, if you haven't seen last week's stream, let me enlighten you that you start playing in the regular forest, not the ancient forest, because we've got 6 biomes now graded by the level of danger, and this is the least dangerous biome. Now, one new thing that happened is the definition of something called protected hex. I think I'll be able to show it to you here. So we have catacombs and we have ruins. In catacombs and in ruins, as well as in the spire. Nope, not in the game yet. Okay. These hexes are protected from creatures. So if you run away from someone and go here, well, it's not shown yet, but it exists in the game. If you move back here, then no creatures will be able to attack you. It's a safe spot. So the same thing applies to the catacombs, and the same thing applies to ruins. It has a material effect on how you're going to play, because you may hide in those places. The same applies to specific static dangers. If I'll find you some overgrown forest, this is also a place where creatures cannot enter. Now, let me see. So, let me show you some experience preview. So how do I show you the experience preview? Okay, I need to go into the event to show you this. So let me initiate some event. All right, so today's goal for me is to show you how we can forage some resource, craft something from it, and then use it. Here, take a look at the updated list of icons. Like one icon is, I think, extra. So all items, equipment, substances, books, instruments, resources, and then what's missing is tradable items. Items that you cannot use, but you can trade with non-humans. All right. So I don't really have anything. Let's exchange some items with the Spire. You can see, for example, here, resources. Somehow I don't really see anything. Well, I should see those things, but I don't know why I'm not seeing them. Here you've got instruments, books. I've got no books. Substances. Here you can see antidotes, a more advanced antidote than the super advanced antidote for poisoning, by the way. And then all the skill enhancing items. And here what's missing icons is items that restore magic and energy. And here you've got a bunch of backpacks. I'm not sure why these are not stacked, but they should be. They're not stacked because they could have different durability. And then 3 types of armor. But here I see just two of the same kind. All right. So let me give something. I'll take some equipment. Okay. So yes, 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 and yes. All right. And then I'll give some substances. I want to have some super cool stuff, so I'll take this. I'll take everything from here. So my goal is to go and find some resources, forage, bring back, and craft, let's say, an advanced armor for everyone. Okay, so I go, here is the updated list of the rooms. House of Magic, library, workshop, hospital, warehouse, and then what we call Chamber of Knowledge, where you review all the disciples and look at their skills. So here's the workshop. Take a look at the 6 crafting properties that we've left in the game. It was really like, when I think back to having 30 of those, I'm just laughing because it just doesn't make sense. 2 of them are common, 2 are uncommon, and 2 are rare. And here are the recipes. So let me find, I think we'll need the filters here too. So let me find, here is a breastplate. To build a breastplate which absorbs up to 20 damage points and weighs 5 kilos, or it requires 3 crafting properties cows. Okay, so I need either 3 cows, or if I want to build the level 2 brigantine, then I need decay. So 3 pieces of decay. All right, let's go back to the world map. And I think I pushed the wrong button. No, it's fine. Okay, so here, look, chaos is available in these 3 items, and this is exactly what I need. So do I see? Yes! You can see that I've got the source of this. It's bright stone, and it's a 14 of those. For each hex, you can see the movement cost and action points and the visibility range. So basically, my plan is to come here, grab it, and bring it back to the Spire and forage some items. Let's take a look at the equipment. So here you have 3 different slots for each person. It could be armor, backpack, and then a magic instrument. For magic instruments, I think we'll talk later on. I'll explain how that works. So let me give him a backpack. Let me give him this armor. And I've got no magic instruments because I didn't take any from the Spire. Okay. Well, if you want to see that, then let me give you just an example of the instruments. Instruments are here. So I'll take the cube, and I'll take this cube, and I'll take this cube. Okay. Each instrument gives you a bonus for 3 different skill checks and 3 separate skills. So, my friend, let me give you this instrument, which increases your attack, gives you advantage in diversion and destruction of barriers. Okay, this guy is done. Now I'll take him. I'll give him this backpack, this armor, and this instrument that helps him in geomorphology, keen eye, and pathfinding. Now he's got one backpack left, one armor left, and this helps with knowledge of traps, defense, and protection from hazardous environment. And I've got nothing to give to my last friend. Yep. Well, he'll have to take a risk. So let me go and try to forage. Actually, maybe I will split the party and send him somewhere to forage. How do I do this? I don't know. Split the party, go here. Okay, fine. All good. So I've split him. He's got 0 action points for this turn, and next turn I'll send him to explore. Let me go back to this party. And my goal is to forage for Brightstone. All right. Soon enough, you'll see the indication that certain enemy has seen me and is looking to attack me. Why? I don't know why this... Okay, we don't care about that. That's not yet updated. So you can see the target range. I'm not really... Here's the new handy mode that shows you all the dangerous spots. So let me see, can I run here? Yep, I'm gonna run here. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, pretty safe here. And here are the ruins. So in the ruins, you're able to find books. Books give you experience. In the catacombs, you're able to find loot. So this guy is all set. And let me switch to a different party. Now, pencilings are there. So I'll just go and explore, I think. Dun, 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 dun. You can see that his maximum action points are 13. That's an improvement because the other party has 11. So alone he's faster. And maybe I can try to forage this item or just go and check the catacombs. All right, what happened here? What happened here is scavengers are posing a threat for me. So I think I'll just jump into this spot. Can I? No. Well, I need to switch to a different group. So, yep. I screwed up. I hit the wrong button. Okay. So let me just pay my way with the magic and sort of hack it. Okay. Here I am. Brightstone. Brightstone gives me cows. That's exactly what I want. I want to forage it. I think the skill check is all wrong. Doesn't really matter. Nope. Seems like this skill check is broken. Let's see if I can collect this. Okay, Crimsonite, or whatever the name is. Crimsonite. I've got -1 action points, so next turn. Let me go here and jump into catacombs. I hear strange voices. I can answer them in their tongue, ignore them, or cast sound wave and destroy them. What do I do? Here you can see 20, and that's the experience I'm gonna get, 30 and 30. So we will also make it available on the world map as well, that you're able to see the experience that you will get if you pass it through. So my friend here has a 0. Yeah, well, not really great. Here he's got 2. So he will only get 1 damage hit. And then for magic, he'll spend 20 magic. Let's see which level he is. He's the first level. Nah, I'll go here. All right, am I able to access the chest? Yes. So I can pick the lock, I can break it open, or I can use magic. And again, you can see a different experience. So depending on which character you want to level up, you may want to choose a different person. Well, this guy is hopeless. Here, hopeless too. So probably I'm gonna use the magic. Okay. All right. What do I find? I find a basic antidote, nibbles of magic, and bites of health. Well, that's helpful. I don't really need to restore my health, but I need to restore my magic energies. Let's see. Ooh, somehow I need to access my inventory, and I'm not sure how do I find it. Okay, here. So Nibbles of Magic goes to him, and look at his magic energy. Yep, he's got plus 15, so that's pretty good. And he lost 5 health. This restore 40, so I don't really need to use it right now. All right. He still has some action points left. So maybe I'll just go and fight the snake. The snake is now called Split Jaws, and there's a lot of options to choose. So I'm going to do something. Maybe I can use combat. Nope. 0. Nope. I think, yep, he's a 3rd level here, and this is, I should have known by looking at the character portrait, because he looks like a hunter. So he's high in astrology, and I'm successful without using anything. I passed the snake. Do I still have any movements left? Yes, I do. So I'm going to try to get that flower. All right, change of turn. The snake attacks me. Split Jaws. Well, I'm really good here. We will have in the future some sort of a cooldown period where you scare away the animal, and then the animal doesn't really disturb you for a while. So here I am, Cherry Blossom. Let me try to gather that. So you can see this symbol. It means that I'm going to gain item and get also 40 experience. He's 0 at herbology, so he's probably going to get some damage. No, he spent some extra time and he collected 5 of those. And with this, it's time for him to head home, but he's minus 16 action points, so it'll take him a couple of turns to get back. I'm attacked by Split Jaws as well. Let me look at my guys. So one of them is a mage, one of them is a gatherer. Doesn't help me really. I think one of them is a soldier, the baldy guy. Yep, level 3, and if I hit level 4, I will destroy. All right, 50 experience. That's pretty good. And the Split Jaws is destroyed. Okay, another one. Well, let me use creation magic by him. Okay. Spirit chip. So where do I go now? Couldn't really harvest this. I need to choose a different group. Hey. Yep. All right. Maybe I can go to the ruins. Strange voices one more time. We can see that ruins can be located in different number of environments. So what do? I don't have anyone specialist in this magic. I have a guy here. No, I don't. I thought he is cool at combat, but he's not cool at combat. Okay. Well, you go. You go, my friend. And now I can access the chest. Can I? Nope, I'm lacking action points. Okay, something we have to work on in the future. So how will I do this? Well, let's see. No, well, maybe. Nope, I don't have anything to help. Level 5, super nice. And this level 5 is the result of the instrument giving him +3. I got what? 3 books. Okay, 3 books of different rarity level. And with this, it's time to go home and try to craft. That's the only thing that's left for. Oh, okay. Let's go. And my friend has 13. Okay. And I've got a couple of Panzerlings. Let me see. Woohoo! I think this one is not dangerous. And that's about it. Gonna skip. Can I really make it here? Yep, I think I can make it here. Good. And my other party goes back home. Good. Now, let me offload some things. Yep. And now let me try to craft some things. So I've got all those properties on top. So I'm gonna use cows and craft something from cows. What can I craft? I can craft this antidote. Never mind the name of on the buttons. Doesn't really matter. And let's see. I can do this. Yep, 2 left. And then I can probably do something else. Maybe do this elixir. The only thing is, I think we have a problem because it says 1 and I had 2 and I hit the button and it says 1 but 2 were spent. So yeah, still have some things to work on. And now back to the map, and I'll just bring one of the parties back. And I think that's about pretty much everything I wanted to show you. So the updated rooms are workshop, warehouse, library, halls of magic, chamber of knowledge, and hospital. For the filters in the party inventory, I've got books and scrolls. I'll talk more about this later when we start using scrolls. Instruments, substances, equipment, resources, and tradable items. I already told you that ruins give you books and catacombs give you loot. And what else did I have to tell you? 3 slots to equip. That's all I told you already. Alright, so I'll just bring back the remaining party and that'll be it. Where is that party? So, can he pass safely? Okay. Okay, that's a replacement. Will I? Okay, let me see it here. So I'm getting some serious damage, but I've got my inventory where I can use bites of health. Yep, to maximize my health points again. Okay. Also, you have seen that the second creature did not attack me as I was fighting with the first creature, because we finally implemented this, that they're not fighting, and then something funny is happening with the Spire here. So let me transition back to the studio and quit the main menu. And all right. Now, next week I'll be showing you some art. There is a bunch of new art that we've made, and I'll let my colleagues work on the builds without disturbances for the whole week, because every time we sort of assemble the build, like today, we spend some extra time, and to speed up the progress, next week I'm gonna do just the art update. Maybe we'll call Rita and she'll give us some personal comments on certain things. If you want that to happen, just let me know in the comments. And that's about it. I mean, we are already working on translations, working on putting together the texts and the descriptions of the items. So we're pretty confident that fairly soon you guys will have the version to play and give us feedback on. Thanks for staying with us for another week, and see you next Wednesday with a bunch of art. Ciao.